number of required subnets, right? This is a particular case. For this case, they are going to tell you, like, we want 20 subnets, right? They are going just to tell you, we want 20 subnets. Now you have to figure out how many bits I have to borrow, right? So it depends on the requirement of the company. They can tell you, okay, for this marketing department, there are only maybe this number of users and so on, right? So you are going to know how many departments you want, how many rooms you want. But you can know your rooms, you can know your department, but how many bits you have to borrow in order to fulfill the requirement, right? Right? So the formula is easy. This is the formula. 2 to the power of n, right? I can say greater or equal to s. This s shows the number of subnets, right? The s is what? This is the number of subnets, right? Oh, you said red is a problem. Number of subnets, right? So you have a requirement that they're gonna tell you, when sometimes they cannot tell you. You can just observe. You say, okay, this building got 10 floors. For 10 floors, according to my plan, I will need only 10 subnets. But because I'm gonna need 10 subnets, how many bits I have to borrow from the host? Now the formula is what? Right? Let's take an example here. For 10 subnets, right? So you want how many subnets? 10. So your S is what? It's 10. Right? Now you're gonna say 2 to the power of n must be what? Right? You can even put greater or what, it's the same thing. I like it like this. Right? So you only replace the S by what? By the number of subnets. Now, the question will be, how many bits, right? Which number am I gonna give to n in order for you when you compute 2 to the power of n, that answer must be what? More than 10 or? Yeah, or equal to 10. But this more that I'm talking about, it's like a number that's going to be like 11, like 12, not greater like 20, no. Right? It's just a way that I wanted to. But so many books, they're just saying like equal. But sometimes it can be mistaken. So the question, when you write your formula down, you have now to ask, how many bits? What's going to be my n? Right? In order for you, when you are going to compute, 2 to the power of that number must give you what? 10. Right? Or a number more than a? You cannot get 1. Because 2 to the power of n, less than 10. 2 to the power of 2, it's 4, less than 10. So if you give your n 3, like here, like n 0, it's what? It's gonna be 2, huh? No, this one. When you give n 1, it's gonna be, no, n 0, it's gonna be 1. n 1, it's gonna be what? 2. You cancel also. n 2, so you're gonna have what? 4. You cancel. You say, okay, n, my n is 3. So it's gonna be 8. It's gonna be 8. It's less. You cancel. You say n, okay, let's say n4. It's gonna be what? 16. But 16, it's more than you are. Right? So this 16 is So for you to have a subnet of 10, you have to borrow how many bits? 4 bits, right? So you're gonna say for 10 subnets, 4 bits can be borrowed from the host bit. Done. Right? Sometimes you cannot even go by all the check. You can just say, oh no, at my end it's gonna be this, right? This is the formula that you have to use, right? Let me give another exercise. Let's say we want 50 subnets. Who's gonna find it for me? For 50, no. You wanna do it? Matome, come. Wait, Matome to come. Wait for you. I'm gonna call you. Matome, come. 50 subnets, right? Let's see. The requirement maybe it's 50 departments. What's going to be the number of bits that we are going to borrow?
Okay, for 50, 2 of n faster or greater than 50, right?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So it's going to be 2. So we're going to borrow 6 bits.
Okay, it's proposing
Right.
6 bits.
And then 50. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 6 is going to be 64.
Okay, 64.
So
At least it's fine. Right? Yeah, it's greater to 50. So it's proposing what? So it's taking 60, right? Because 64 now, you're gonna have 50 small networks and the extra one they are what? 14. When you design something, you must keep room for growth. You must keep some empty networks that you can use when your company will be what? Larger. Yeah. When your company will expand. You can remember that if you take 5, so it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 32. But 32 is less than 50. That's why it went to 6. Right? Okay. So I will want somebody else to check for me for 100 subnets. This is the requirement. We want 100 subnets. 100 subnets, what's going to be the answer here for 100 subnets? Kosinati, come and think here. Come and you must think like in real time. So it's like when you see a woman that you want to approach. You cannot say, no, I want a 2 minutes first. No, automatically you will know what to say. We want 100 subnets. It's the requirement for the company. So you know you're gonna do what? You have a list. How many departments? How many days? Now you're gonna say, okay, I want 20 subnets. How am I gonna get those 20 subnets? You apply the formula. How many bits am I gonna steal or borrow from the host? Yeah. How many bits is proposing? 7 bits. 2 to the power of 7 is what? 128. We still fine, right? 128, you can use your 100 subnetworks, and 28 will be what? Will be left for growth. If there are new computers or the company is expanding, you can use those extra subnetworks, right? So when your n it's 7, it's 2 to the power of 7, that's gonna be 120, 128. 128 is more than 100, or yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna give you just a few exercises to check on your understanding, and Okay, try to find for me 200 subnets and 500 subnets. Right? You have 5 minutes. Try to think how many bits you have to borrow when the requirement is 200 subnets. You see, like banks, bigger companies, they can go like up to 500 subnets. All right? It's fine, you can stop it there.